Good evening. Here's to a good life and a long one. But tonight, I will continue with the 10 benefits of drinking whiskey. Let me just smell again. This is the best part I like about drinking whiskey because you take your time and you enjoy sniffing it using a Glencairn glass. It really makes a difference because you can see the oil of the whiskey. Because if you use a big whiskey glass and you pour an ounce, well, tonight I'm drinking my favorite monkey shoulder. If you're using a big whiskey glass, you pour an ounce of whiskey. It looks so small in the glass, so not only does it look full on the Glencairn, but the way the Glencairn glass is shaped, the flavor notes will come out slowly and will trap the alcohol smell at the bottom of the glass, really. Anyway, whiskey means the water of life. And here are the 10 benefits. Number 10, it is a weight loss aid because it's a low carb drink. And if you're counting calories, one shot of whiskey is only 64 calories. So put down that beer and have a whiskey. Number 9 benefit. It's cancer prevention. Yep, it's cancer prevention. There's a high concentration of ellagic acid. It's a powerful antioxidant that can neutralize cancer-causing free radicals in the human body. So a single malt whiskey is said to contain more antioxidants than red wine. So cheers to the whiskey again. Number 8. Stroke prevention. The key is to consume in moderation. Don't forget that. Everything in moderation. Because of its blood thinning properties. Let me take a sip. Wow, this tastes different today. It's spicier, it's sweeter. See, that's the beauty of whiskey. You sip it. You don't drink it. You enjoy the smell and then you enjoy the flavor. Because when the tongue has 4, I forget the scientific name for the feelers in the tongue, but the front part of your tongue taste is for sweet. The left and the right is for saltiness and sourness, and then the back of your tongue is more for the bitter. So when you drink using a Glencairn, you try and sip and let the front of your tongue touch it first, and so you can taste the sweetness, and then you chew it around like you're chewing a good steak, and you move it left and right, and you'll taste. And then just before you swallow the whiskey, the back of your tongue is the bitter. It's just a nice ending, and then when it goes down and it just soothes you and gives you that warm feeling. Oh, cheers again. Number 7 benefit. Whiskey treats the common cold. Because there are ingredients in whiskey that is similar to NyQuil. So if you, instead of taking NyQuil, have a shot of whiskey. Number 6, it's a stress destroyer. Having a drink, if you're having a stressful day, have one drink of whiskey and it will relax you. Anyway, the number 5 benefit of whiskey, it lowers the risk of dementia. There's a study published by the National Center of Biotechnology. They concluded that drinking 1 to 6 drinks weekly could lower your risk of dementia. Why not? Number 4, it aids in digestion. Whiskey has historically been used as a digestif in many cultures. In case you don't know digestif, I googled it. It's a beverage. So they drink whiskey to digest after a heavy meal. Number three benefit. The number 3 benefit, it prevents diabetes. Because you know, alcohol is bad if you're a diabetic. But there was a study that have shown that long-term moderate alcohol intake can help the body regulate your insulin, which could potentially reduce your risk of contracting a type 2 diabetes. However, heavy drinking, too much drinking is not good, so everything in moderation. Don't forget that. Number 2, it can soothe a sore throat. You mix whiskey with warm water and honey, and then you can either gargle it, you can sip it. And the number one benefit of drinking whiskey, smell. It prolongs your life. There was a study released by the Research Society on Alcoholism. They found that middle-aged and older adult that drank moderately had a lower overall mortality rate than heavy drinkers or even non-drinkers. So raise a glass of your favorite usge belleta. That means the water of life. Toast to a longer life, a good life. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you learned something. Cheers.